I see the weight you have been carrying, the silent burdens that press upon your heart, the thoughts that keep you awake at night. You have tried to be strong, to keep moving forward, to hold everything together even when you feel like you are falling apart inside. But I want you to know that you do not have to do this alone. You were never meant to bear the weight of the world on your shoulders. I am here and I always have been. I have seen every tear, heard every unspoken prayer, felt every longing in your heart that you have been afraid to share. You do not have to fight these battles by yourself. Let me carry what is too heavy for you. Let me be your refuge, your place of peace, your source of strength when you feel weak. I know that you have been waiting for answers, for clarity, for some kind of reassurance that you are on the right path. You have asked if you are making the right choices, if you are truly where you need to be, if what you are believing for will ever come to pass. And I tell you now, you have not been forgotten. I have not overlooked your prayers. I have not ignored your cries for help. Every moment of waiting has been for a purpose. Every delay has been part of a greater plan. I am preparing you for what is to come, refining your faith, strengthening your spirit, aligning everything in ways that you cannot yet see. Trust that I am working, even when you do not understand. Trust that I am leading you, even when the road ahead seems unclear. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be. I see how fear has tried to creep into your heart, how doubt has whispered that maybe you are not strong enough, not worthy enough, not capable enough to step into the purpose I have placed before you. But those thoughts do not come from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear. I have not created you to live in hesitation, in uncertainty, in constant worry about what comes next. I have called you to live in confidence, to walk in faith, to trust that I am guiding you. You are not meant to be controlled by fear. You are not meant to let doubt dictate your choices. You are my child, and I have placed strength within you that is greater than anything that comes against you. Do not let the voices of the world drown out my truth. Do not allow the enemy to convince you that you are anything less than who I have created you to be. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are loved beyond measure, and nothing can change that. I know that there are things in your past that you wish you could erase, moments you wish had gone differently, choices that have left you with regret. But I need you to stop looking behind you. You are not defined by what was. You are not limited by past mistakes. You are not bound by what has already been forgiven. When I look at you, I do not see failure. I see someone who is growing, someone who is learning, someone who is being transformed by my love. Stop carrying the weight of things that I have already released you from. Stop believing that your past can disqualify you from the future I have planned. I have redeemed you. I have made you new. Walk in the freedom that I have given you, and do not let shame keep you from stepping into the blessings that are waiting for you. I see the dreams that you have kept hidden, the desires of your heart that you are afraid to speak aloud because you do not know if they will ever come to pass. But my beloved, I placed those dreams inside of you for a reason. I do not give you purpose without also providing a way for it to be fulfilled. The passions you have, the things that make your heart come alive, the visions that stir within you, they are not accidents. They are part of the plan I have written for your life. Do not let fear keep you from pursuing what I have placed inside of you. Do not let doubt convince you that you are not ready. If I have called you to something, I will equip you for it. If I have given you a purpose, I will open the doors that need to be opened. Your job is not to figure everything out. Your job is to trust me, to walk forward in faith, to believe that I will provide what you need in every season. I know that you have been hoping for a breakthrough, that you have been praying for a shift, that you have been waiting for something to change. And I tell you now, do not give up. Do not grow weary in doing good. Do not allow discouragement to make you believe that nothing is happening. Just because you do not see it yet does not mean that I am not working. Some of the greatest miracles take time. Some of the most powerful transformations happen in the waiting. I am not slow in keeping my promises. I am not distant or unaware of what you need. My timing is perfect, and I will not fail you. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep holding on to my word, knowing that what I have spoken will come to pass. You are stepping into something greater. The waiting is not forever. The prayers you have lifted are being answered in ways that will leave you in awe. The things I have planned for you are far beyond what you have imagined. Do not turn back now. Do not let fear steal what is coming. Keep pressing forward. Keep walking in faith. Keep holding on to the truth that I am with you, that I am for you, that I will never leave you. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I have seen the way you wake up each day, carrying the weight of expectations, the pressure to be strong, the need to prove yourself to a world that often does not see the depth of your struggles. You try to keep going, to push through the exhaustion, to silence the doubts that whisper in the back of your mind. But I never intended for you to live this way. You were not created to carry these burdens alone, to navigate life by your own strength, to depend solely on your own understanding. I am here, waiting for you to turn to me, to surrender what has been weighing you down, to trust that I am more than enough for you. My presence is your place of rest. My love is your covering. My peace is available to you in every moment. You do not have to keep fighting battles that I have already won for you. You do not have to keep striving to earn what I have freely given. My grace is sufficient. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. I know that you have been asking questions, wondering if the path you are walking is the right one, seeking confirmation that you are truly following the purpose I have set before you. And I tell you now, do not be afraid of the unknown. Do not fear the uncertainty of what lies ahead. You do not have to see every detail to know that I am guiding you. You do not have to understand every step to trust that I am leading you exactly where you need to be. If you are seeking me, if your heart desires to walk in my will, then you will not be led astray. I am not a God of confusion. I am not a God who hides from those who seek me. I am speaking to you even now, reminding you that I have never left you, that I have been ordering your steps long before you even realized it. Keep walking forward in faith. Keep trusting that I am making a way where there seems to be none. Keep believing that I am working even in the places you do not yet see. You have been holding on to worries that were never meant to be yours. You have allowed fear to settle in your heart, to make you question whether things will work out, to convince you that you must control every outcome in order to feel secure. But I want you to release those worries to me. I want you to let go of the need to figure everything out on your own. I am your provider. I am your protector. I am the one who holds all things together, and I will not fail you. Look back at the times I have come through for you before. Look at the ways I have provided, at the doors I have opened, at the moments when you thought all hope was lost but I made a way. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. You do not need to live in fear of what is to come when you are walking with the one who holds the future. I see how you sometimes doubt your worth, how you wonder if you are truly enough, if you are truly capable of stepping into the calling I have placed on your life. But I want you to stop seeing yourself through the lens of your own limitations and start seeing yourself through my eyes. You are not defined by your weaknesses. You are not measured by your failures. You are not limited by the things you do not yet understand. I am the one who strengthens you. I am the one who equips you. I am the one who calls you, and when I call, I also provide everything you need to fulfill the purpose I have set before you. Do not let insecurity keep you from stepping forward. Do not let fear silence the gifts I have placed inside of you. Do not let the lies of the enemy make you believe that you are not enough. You are chosen. You are called. You are equipped by my Spirit, and nothing can change that. You have been waiting for something to shift, for a breakthrough, for a sign that what you have been praying for is on its way. And I tell you now, do not lose hope. Do not let weariness make you give up. You are closer than you realize. The answers you have been seeking, the blessings you have been believing for, the opportunities you have been waiting to walk into, they are not far away. But I need you to remain steadfast. I need you to continue trusting even when you do not yet see the results. Faith is not about believing when everything is easy. Faith is about standing firm even when nothing seems to be changing. Faith is about trusting in my goodness even when circumstances try to tell you otherwise. I am working even now. I am moving on your behalf, even in ways you do not yet perceive. The delay is not a denial. The waiting is not a punishment. It is a process, a preparation, a necessary step to ensure that when the doors open, you will be ready to walk through them with confidence and strength. You do not have to have everything figured out. You do not have to force things to happen. You do not have to live with the pressure of thinking that if you make one mistake, everything will fall apart. I am the one who holds your destiny. I am the one who redeems, restores, and realigns. Even when you do not see the way, I am making a way. Even when you do not feel strong, I am carrying you. Even when you do not understand, I am working for your good. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep walking forward with your eyes fixed on me. The best is not behind you. What I have prepared is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I see how you have been searching, how you have been longing for something more, something deeper, something that brings clarity to the questions that have been stirring in your heart. You have tried to make sense of everything, to understand why things have unfolded the way they have, to grasp the reason behind the waiting, the struggles, the delays. But I do not need you to have all the answers. I do not require you to understand everything before you trust me. I need you to rest in the truth that I am in control, that I have always been in control, that I have never taken my eyes off of you. Even in the moments when you have felt alone, when you have wondered if I was truly near, I was right there beside you, guiding you in ways that you did not even recognize. Every step you have taken, I have been with you. Every time you have faced uncertainty, I have been the one steadying your heart, holding you together, leading you through places that you did not think you could make it through. I know that you have faced battles that no one else has seen. I know that there have been nights when you have wrestled with thoughts that tried to steal your peace, when you have questioned whether you are truly strong enough to keep moving forward. But I tell you now, you are stronger than you realize. Not because of anything you have done on your own, but because I am the one who sustains you. I am the one who gives you strength when you feel weak, who lifts you up when you feel like you are sinking, who fills you with peace when everything around you feels uncertain. You do not have to do this in your own power. You do not have to figure everything out by yourself. I am here, and I have always been here, waiting for you to turn to me, to let go of the weight you have been carrying, to trust that I am working all things together for your good. You have been holding on to things that I have been asking you to release. You have been clinging to worries, fears, and doubts that were never meant to define you. I see how hard you try to control the things that feel uncertain, how you hold on to the need to understand everything before you take the next step. But I want you to let go. Let go of the fear that has kept you from stepping fully into what I have for you. Let go of the doubt that has tried to convince you that you are not ready. Let go of the belief that you must have everything figured out before you move forward. You do not have to have all the answers to walk in faith. You do not have to see the full picture to trust that I am leading you. I will provide what you need as you go. I will open the doors that are meant for you at the right time. I will make a way where there seems to be no way. Your job is not to have everything perfectly planned. Your job is to trust me, to take the next step, to believe that I am for you and not against you. I know that you have been waiting for something to change, for something to shift, for a breakthrough that feels like it is taking too long. And I tell you now, do not grow weary. Do not allow the waiting to make you doubt what I have promised. My timing is not your timing, but my timing is perfect. I am never late. I am never behind schedule. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass exactly when it is meant to. The waiting is not wasted. The process is not meaningless. I am using this time to prepare you, to strengthen you, to refine you in ways that will allow you to carry the blessing that is coming. Do not rush ahead of me. Do not try to force something to happen before it is time. Trust that what I have planned is greater than what you have imagined, and it will unfold in ways that will leave you in awe of my faithfulness. You have been looking for confirmation, for reassurance that you are on the right path, that you are truly walking in my will. And I tell you now, you do not have to question whether I am leading you. If your heart is surrendered to me, if your desire is to follow me, then you are not lost. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Even in the moments when you feel unsure, even when you do not see the full picture, I am still guiding you. I am still working. I am still aligning things in ways that you do not yet perceive. Trust that I am leading you even when you do not understand. Trust that I will not allow you to miss what I have planned for you. If you are walking with me, then you will not be led astray. You are closer than you realize. The things you have been believing for, the prayers you have been lifting, the dreams that have been placed in your heart, they are not far away. But I need you to keep going. I need you to hold on to faith even when it feels difficult. I need you to stand firm on my promises even when circumstances try to make you doubt. Do not give up now. Do not let discouragement steal what is coming. Keep pressing forward. Keep trusting that I am working. Keep believing that what I have planned is still ahead, and it is greater than anything you have left behind. I am with you. I will not fail you, and I will lead you into something more beautiful than you have imagined. I see how you have been searching for assurance, how you have been longing for confirmation that you are truly walking in the purpose I have set before you. You have asked me if you are where you are meant to be, if the steps you have taken have truly aligned with my will. But I want you to know that you have not missed what I have for you. You have not been overlooked. You have not been forgotten. Every moment, every choice, every prayer you have lifted has been seen by me. Even when you have questioned whether I was near, I have been guiding you, leading you, orchestrating things in ways that you do not yet perceive. I have been working in the waiting, preparing you in ways that you do not even recognize. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust that I am moving. Trust that I am working. Trust that I have never taken my eyes off of you. I know the battles you have faced, the struggles that have tried to weaken your faith, the moments when doubt has whispered that maybe you are not strong enough to continue. But I tell you now, you are not fighting alone. You have never been alone. Even in the darkest moments, even in the times when you felt as though no one understood, I was right there beside you. I have been holding you, strengthening you, surrounding you with my love. You do not have to rely on your own strength. You do not have to carry the weight of this journey on your own. I am the one who sustains you. I am the one who lifts you when you feel weary. I am the one who will carry you when you feel like you cannot take another step. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. You have been carrying burdens that were never meant for you. You have allowed worry to settle in your heart, to take up space that was meant for peace. You have been holding on to things that I have been asking you to release, clinging to fear, to doubt, to the idea that you must have everything figured out before you can move forward. But I tell you now, you do not have to know every detail to trust that I am in control. You do not have to see the full picture to know that I am working. Surrender your worries to me. Lay down the fear that has kept you from stepping fully into what I have for you. I have already gone before you. I have already prepared the way. You do not have to figure everything out on your own. I will provide. I will guide. I will bring clarity in the perfect time. Let go of the need to control everything. Trust that I am the one who holds all things together. I see how you have been waiting, believing for change, praying for doors to open. And I tell you now, the waiting is not in vain. The delay is not a denial. I have not forgotten what I have promised you. I have not ignored the desires of your heart. But I need you to trust that my timing is perfect. There are things I am working on that you do not yet see. Things I am aligning in ways that will be revealed at the appointed time. Do not let impatience cause you to doubt. Do not let frustration make you think that nothing is happening. I am always moving, always working, always ensuring that what I have planned for you will come to pass in the perfect season. The waiting is a time of preparation. It is a time where I am strengthening you, refining you, making sure that when the blessing comes, you will be ready to receive it. Trust that I know what is best. Trust that I am not withholding good from you. What I have for you will come, and it will come in a way that exceeds what you have imagined. You have looked at yourself and questioned whether you are truly enough, whether you are truly capable of stepping into the purpose I have placed before you. But I need you to stop measuring yourself by the standards of the world. I do not see you the way the world sees you. I do not look at what you lack. I do not define you by your past, by your failures, by the moments where you fell short. I see your heart. I see the faith that still remains, even when you feel weak. I see the way you have held on to hope, even when everything around you tried to convince you to give up. That is what matters to me. That is what I cherish. Stop allowing doubt to hold you back. Stop believing the lie that you must be perfect before you can step into what I have called you to do. I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. And I have called you. I have chosen you. I have set you apart for something greater than you have imagined. I need you to keep going. I need you to keep believing. I need you to hold on to my promises even when you do not yet see the results. Do not let the silence make you think that I am not moving. Do not let the waiting make you doubt my faithfulness. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass. But you must trust me. You must continue to walk in faith. You must not let the enemy steal what I have placed within you. Keep pressing forward. Keep holding on to the truth that I am for you, that I am with you, that I will never leave you. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I have seen the way you have been searching for answers, the way you have been looking for direction, for something to confirm that you are exactly where you are meant to be. You have been asking if you are on the right path, if you have been making the right decisions, if the waiting you have endured has been leading you closer to what I have promised. And I tell you now, I have been guiding you all along. Even in the moments when you felt uncertain, even in the seasons when you could not see the outcome, I was directing your steps. You have not been lost. You have not been wandering without purpose. I have been walking with you, making a way even when you did not realize it. I have been speaking to your heart, showing you glimpses of what is to come, calling you deeper into trust, into faith, into the understanding that you do not have to see the full picture to believe that I am working all things together for your good. I know that fear has tried to settle into your heart, that doubt has tried to make you question whether you are truly prepared for what is ahead. You have looked at your own abilities, at your own limitations, and wondered if you are strong enough to step into what I have called you to do. But I need you to stop looking at yourself through the lens of your own weaknesses and start seeing yourself through my eyes. I did not call you because you were already strong. I did not choose you because you were already perfect. I called you because I see beyond what you see. I see the potential that has not yet been realized, the strength that is growing within you, the faith that is being refined through every challenge you have faced. You do not have to be without fear to walk in faith. You do not have to have all the answers before you take the next step. You only need to trust that I will equip you as you go, that I will provide what you need in every moment, that I will never send you where my grace will not sustain you. You have allowed the past to shape the way you see yourself, to convince you that because of what has happened before, you are somehow unqualified for the blessings I have prepared for you. But I need you to let go of those thoughts. I need you to release the weight of regret, of shame, of the idea that your mistakes have changed the plans I have for your life. Nothing you have done, nothing you have failed to do, nothing that has gone wrong can undo what I have spoken over you. My purpose for you has not changed. My promises have not been erased. You are not bound by what was. You are being called into something new, into a future that is not defined by the past but by the grace that I have freely given. Stop carrying what I have already forgiven. Stop holding on to what I have already released you from. Walk forward knowing that you are redeemed, that you are chosen, that nothing can separate you from the love I have for you. I see the way you have been waiting, believing, holding on to faith even when it has not been easy. And I want you to know that your faith has not gone unnoticed. Every prayer you have whispered, every time you have chosen to trust instead of giving in to fear, every moment when you stood firm even when circumstances told you otherwise. I have seen it all. And I tell you now, you are closer than you think. The breakthrough you have been waiting for, the change you have been believing for, the doors that you have been praying would open, they are not far away. But I need you to stay the course. I need you to keep walking, keep believing, keep trusting that my timing is perfect. What I have prepared for you is not just about the blessing itself, but about the preparation that is happening within you. I am not just shaping your future. I am shaping you, refining you, making sure that when the blessing comes, you will be ready to carry it. Do not let impatience rob you of what is coming. Do not allow discouragement to make you step away from what is about to unfold. Hold on to my promises. Keep your faith strong. The waiting will not last forever. And when the fulfillment comes, you will see that every moment of trusting me was worth it. I need you to remember that I am with you, that I have never left you, that I have never stopped moving on your behalf, that even in the moments when you felt unsure, I was still leading you forward. You do not have to have everything figured out. You do not have to see every step ahead. You only need to take the next one, to walk in faith, to trust that I will meet you in every moment, that I will provide exactly what you need as you move forward. I have not brought you this far just to leave you now. I have not asked you to walk alone. You are not forgotten, and you are not forsaken. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I see the way you have been carrying the weight of expectations, how you have tried to balance everything, how you have done your best to keep moving forward despite the uncertainties that surround you. You have tried to be strong, to be steadfast, to hold everything together even when your heart feels heavy. But I do not want you to carry burdens that were never meant to be yours. I have not called you to a life of constant striving, of endless worrying, of feeling like you must have every detail figured out before you can rest. I want you to come to me, to lay down the worries that have been pressing upon your soul, to trust that I am the one who will sustain you. You do not have to fight through life on your own. You do not have to carry more than what I have given you. My presence is your refuge. My strength is your foundation. My peace is available to you even in the middle of the storm. I know that you have been searching for direction, that you have been asking if you are truly on the right path, that you have been wondering if the choices you have made have aligned with my will. But I do not want you to live in fear of making the wrong decision. I do not want you to be paralyzed by doubt, afraid that one wrong step will take you away from my plans for you. I am not a God who withholds guidance from those who seek me. I am not a God who leaves my children wandering without purpose. If your heart is seeking me, if your desire is to follow me, then know that I will not let you be led astray. Even in the moments when you do not see the way, I am guiding you. Even when you do not feel me, I am near. Even when you are uncertain, I am still ordering your steps. Trust that I will make the path clear when the time is right. Trust that I will open the doors that need to be opened and close the ones that are not meant for you. I have seen the fears that have tried to take root in your heart, the lies that have whispered that you are not strong enough, that you are not capable enough, that you are not ready for what is ahead. But I need you to remember that I did not create you to live in fear. I did not call you to walk in hesitation, constantly questioning whether you are enough. I created you with a purpose, and I have given you everything you need to fulfill what I have placed within you. You are not limited by your weaknesses. You are not defined by your past. You are not held back by the things you do not yet understand. I am the one who strengthens you, who equips you, who goes before you to prepare the way. Do not allow fear to keep you from stepping forward. Do not let insecurity convince you that you are not ready. I do not call those who are already perfect. I perfect those I call. And I have called you. I have chosen you. I have set you apart for something greater than you have imagined. I know that waiting is not easy. I know that there have been moments when you have wondered if I have heard your prayers, if I have seen the desires of your heart, if I have noticed the things that you have been longing for. But I tell you now, nothing has gone unnoticed. Nothing has been ignored. Every prayer has been heard. Every tear has been counted. Every time you chose to believe even when you did not see immediate results, I was there. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean that it never will. My timing is not meant to frustrate you. My timing is meant to bless you. I am not delaying what you have prayed for because I am withholding from you. I am making sure that when it comes, it will be greater than you have imagined. The waiting is not wasted. The process is not meaningless. I am preparing you so that when the doors open, you will be ready to walk through them with confidence, with wisdom, with a heart that is fully aligned with what I have planned. I have seen how you compare yourself to others, how you look at the paths of those around you and wonder why their doors seem to open faster, why their blessings seem to come more quickly, why their journey looks different from yours. But I need you to stop measuring yourself by what you see in the lives of others. I am doing something unique in you. I have written a story for you that is unlike anyone else's. You were never meant to walk the same path as another. You were never meant to follow the timeline of the world. My plans for you are specific, intentional, designed with purpose. Trust that I know what I am doing. Trust that I have not forgotten you. Trust that what I have planned for you will come to pass at the right time, in the right way, in a manner that will bring you joy and fulfillment beyond what you expected. I want you to stop living in the fear of what could go wrong and start walking in the confidence that I am with you. I want you to stop waiting for every detail to be perfectly clear before you move forward. I want you to trust that I will guide you in every step, that I will provide what you need, that I will sustain you when things feel uncertain. Do not let fear hold you back from what I have called you to do. Do not let doubt steal the joy of what I am doing in your life. Keep walking, keep believing, keep trusting that I am working all things together for your good. What I have planned is greater than what you have imagined, and I will be with you through it all. I have seen the way you have been holding on to faith even when things have not gone the way you expected. I know the thoughts that have filled your mind, the moments when you have wondered if you are truly on the right path, if you have misunderstood my voice, if the dreams in your heart were placed there for a reason or if they were simply your own desires. But I want you to know that I have not forgotten what I have spoken over your life. I have not abandoned the plans I have for you. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean that it never will. My promises do not fade. My word does not return empty. What I have declared over you will come to pass in my perfect timing. And I need you to trust that even when you do not see the full picture, I am working all things together for your good. I know that the waiting has not been easy. I know that you have looked around and seen others stepping into their blessings, receiving their answers, walking through doors that you are still standing in front of. And I know the questions that have entered your heart, the moments when you have wondered if you have done something wrong, if you have somehow missed what I had for you, if the delay is a sign that you are not worthy of the things you have been praying for. But I tell you now, you have not been forgotten. You are not behind. You are not less than those around you. Your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. I have designed a unique path for you, one that is being written in a way that is perfect for who I have created you to be. Do not let comparison steal the joy of what I am doing in your life. Do not let impatience make you believe that I have overlooked you. Every moment of waiting has a purpose. Every delay has meaning. Every season of preparation is necessary. If you could see what I see, you would not doubt for another moment. If you knew the magnitude of what I am preparing for you, you would understand why I am taking the time to build a foundation that will allow you to sustain the blessing that is coming. I have seen how you have tried to remain strong, how you have carried burdens in silence, how you have continued to move forward even when you felt like giving up. But I never intended for you to carry everything on your own. I have not called you to walk this journey by yourself. You do not have to pretend to be strong when you feel weak. You do not have to act as though you have it all together when your heart feels heavy. I am here. I have always been here. I am the one who gives you strength when you feel empty, who lifts you up when you feel like you cannot take another step, who fills you with peace when your mind is overwhelmed with worry. You do not have to fight every battle on your own. You do not have to hold everything together in your own power. I am your refuge, your place of rest, your source of strength. Let me carry what is too heavy for you. Let me be the peace you have been searching for. I know the dreams that you have been holding on to, the visions that have been placed in your heart, the things that make your spirit come alive when you think about them. And I want you to know that those dreams were not placed inside of you by accident. I do not give you desires without also providing a way for them to come to pass. I do not stir something in your heart only to leave you wondering if it will ever happen. If I have given you a vision, then I will make a way for it. If I have placed something inside of you, then I will equip you to walk in it. Do not let fear hold you back from pursuing what I have called you to do. Do not let doubt convince you that you are not ready. You do not have to have everything figured out before you take the next step. You do not have to wait until you feel completely prepared before you move forward. Faith is not about waiting until you have all the answers. Faith is about trusting that I do. I know that you have been searching for confirmation, for reassurance that you are moving in the right direction, for a sign that what you have been believing for is truly meant for you. And I tell you now, you do not have to live in a state of uncertainty. I have been guiding you all along. I have been aligning things, orchestrating details, preparing opportunities that you do not even realize yet. Just because you do not see the full picture does not mean that I am not working. Just because you have not yet stepped into the fulfillment of what I have promised does not mean that the promise is not on its way. I need you to trust me. I need you to continue believing even when things do not make sense. I need you to keep moving forward even when you do not see the results immediately. The breakthrough is coming. The answers are coming. The open doors are coming. But I need you to remain steadfast, to keep your faith strong, to refuse to let go of what I have spoken over your life. You are closer than you realize. The things you have been praying for, the changes you have been hoping for, the blessings you have been waiting for, they are not far away. But I need you to keep going. I need you to continue walking in faith, to continue trusting that my timing is perfect, to continue believing that I have never failed you before, and I will not fail you now. Do not let discouragement make you turn back. Do not let weariness make you give up. Keep pressing forward. Keep standing on my promises. Keep holding on to the truth that I am for you, that I am with you, that I will never leave you. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I see how your heart has been longing for change, how you have been waiting for the moment when everything finally makes sense, when the pieces fall into place, when the prayers you have lifted for so long are answered in the way you have hoped. You have been walking forward, trusting me, believing that I am working, but I know the moments when doubt has crept in, when you have wondered if you have been forgotten, if I have truly heard you, if things will ever shift in the way you have envisioned. But I tell you now, nothing you have done in faith has been in vain. No prayer has been unheard. No act of trust has gone unnoticed. No step of obedience has been wasted. Even when you do not see the results yet, I have been moving. Even when it seems like nothing is changing, I have been preparing. Even when you feel like you are standing still, I am leading you forward in ways you do not yet perceive. I know that waiting is not easy. I know that patience is hard when you are ready for things to change, when you are longing for the next season, when you are believing for something more. But I need you to trust that my timing is perfect. I need you to believe that I do not delay without reason, that I am never late, that I am never withholding from you. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass at the appointed time, and when it does, you will see why the waiting was necessary. You will see how I was strengthening you, how I was aligning everything in a way that would allow you to fully receive what I have prepared for you. If you could see what I see, you would not worry. If you could understand the depth of what I am doing behind the scenes, you would not doubt for another moment. You would know that I am always working, that I am always moving, that I am always ensuring that what is meant for you will come in the right way, at the right time, in a manner that will bless you beyond what you have imagined. I know that fear has tried to take hold of your heart, that you have wrestled with thoughts that tell you that maybe you are not ready, that maybe you are not strong enough, that maybe you are not capable of handling what I have planned for you. But I want you to stop looking at yourself through the lens of your own limitations and start seeing yourself through my strength. You were never meant to do this on your own. You were never meant to walk in your own power, to rely solely on your own understanding, to carry the weight of your future on your own shoulders. I am the one who sustains you. I am the one who provides for you. I am the one who makes a way where there seems to be no way. Do not let fear convince you that you are not enough. Do not let insecurity rob you of what I have already promised. You are more than capable, not because of anything you have done on your own, but because I am the one who has called you.
Primer equip.
When I appoint, I prepare. When I lead, I provide everything needed to walk in the purpose I have placed before you. I have seen the burdens you have been carrying, the weight of uncertainty, the silent struggles that you have kept to yourself, and I want you to release them to me. You do not have to walk through this journey carrying things that I have already promised to take care of. You do not have to live in a constant state of anxiety, trying to figure out every step ahead of time. I am the one who orders your steps. I am the one who holds your future. I am the one who knows every detail of what is coming next. You only need to trust me. You only need to take the next step in faith, knowing that I will meet you there, knowing that I will provide what you need in the exact moment you need it. Let go of the worry that has been holding you back. Release the need to have everything figured out. Walk forward with the confidence that I am leading you, that I have already prepared the way, that you do not have to strive for what I have already promised to give you. I know that you have been looking for confirmation, for reassurance that you are truly where you need to be, that you are not missing what I have planned, that you are not falling behind. And I tell you now, you have not missed anything. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing in your life right now. I do not measure time the way the world does. I do not look at you through the standards of human expectations. I am writing a story for you that is unique, that is unfolding in a way that is designed specifically for you. Stop comparing your journey to those around you. Stop believing the lie that because someone else's doors have opened, it means yours will not. I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked you. I have been with you through every step, through every challenge, through every moment when you wondered if you were truly making progress. And I want you to know that you are. Even when you do not feel it, even when you do not see it, even when you are unsure of what is ahead, you are moving forward. You are growing. You are becoming exactly who I created you to be. Do not let doubt steal what is coming. Do not let discouragement make you turn back. Do not allow fear to keep you from stepping fully into what I have for you. Keep believing. Keep trusting. Keep holding on to my promises, knowing that I will never fail you, that I will never abandon what I have started in your life, that I will never stop working on your behalf. What is ahead is greater than what is behind. The best is not in the past. It is still ahead. Keep walking forward. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong. I am with you. I will not fail you, and I will lead you into something greater than you have imagined. I have seen your heart, the way you have been holding on, the way you have been trusting, even when things do not seem to be changing. I know the weight of your thoughts, the silent questions that you have not spoken aloud, the moments when you have wondered if you are truly on the right path. You have been waiting for something to shift, for a breakthrough, for a moment when everything makes sense, but I want you to know that I am already working. Even when you do not see it, even when it feels like nothing is moving, I am aligning things for you in ways beyond what you can understand. There are answers on the way. There are doors that are about to open. There are things being put in place that will bring you to the very place you have been praying for. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not wandering without purpose. Every step you have taken has been seen by me, every act of faith, every decision to keep moving forward, every time you chose to believe even when doubt tried to take hold. I have counted them all. And I tell you now, none of it has been in vain. I know the times you have felt weary, the days when you have carried more than you were meant to, when you have tried to be strong for everyone around you, when you have felt like you could not afford to fall apart. But I never asked you to carry everything on your own. I never intended for you to live with the weight of the world pressing down on you. I am the one who holds all things together, and I do not need you to take on burdens that were meant to be placed in my hands. Let go of the need to have every answer. Release the pressure to be perfect, to figure out every detail, to control what is beyond your reach. I have called you to a life of peace, a life where you walk in the confidence that I am leading you, that I am providing for you, that I am making a way even in the places where you cannot yet see a path. You do not have to live in constant anxiety over what is ahead. I have already gone before you. I have already prepared what you will need. I have already ensured that what is meant for you will come at exactly the right time. I see the way you have wrestled with fear, the way you have questioned whether you are truly capable of walking in what I have called you to do. But I do not measure you by your limitations. I do not see you through the lens of your weaknesses. I see you through the strength I have placed within you, through the purpose I have spoken over your life, through the potential that is already inside of you, waiting to be realized. Stop doubting yourself. Stop questioning whether you are ready. Stop believing the lie that you must have it all together before you can move forward. I have called you as you are, and I will equip you as you go. You do not have to be perfect to step into what I have for you. You only need to trust that I will give you what you need when you need it. You only need to believe that I will sustain you, that I will lead you, that I will not let you fall. You have everything you need because I am with you, and I am more than enough. I have seen the way you have been waiting, how you have been patient, how you have continued to trust even when things have taken longer than you expected. And I tell you now, the waiting is not wasted. The delays have not been for nothing. I have been using this time to prepare you, to shape you, to strengthen you in ways that will allow you to sustain what I am bringing. I do not simply give blessings. I make sure that when they come, they will not overwhelm you. I do not just open doors. I make sure that you are ready to walk through them with confidence. Trust that my timing is not a mistake. Trust that my process is necessary. Trust that what I have planned will not only be good, it will be greater than what you have imagined. I know that you have been looking for reassurance, that you have been asking if you are truly where you are meant to be, if you have missed anything, if you are somehow behind. But I tell you now, you are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing in your life right now. You have not fallen behind. You have not taken the wrong path. You have not missed the opportunities that were meant for you. Everything is still unfolding. Everything is still aligning. Everything I have planned for you is still ahead, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. Do not let impatience make you doubt my faithfulness. Do not let comparison steal the joy of what I am doing in you. Just because you do not see the full picture does not mean that I am not working. Just because the outcome has not yet arrived does not mean that my promise is not still true. I need you to keep believing. I need you to keep walking in faith, to keep trusting that I will do what I have said, to keep standing firm even when things do not yet make sense. Do not turn back now. Do not let discouragement cause you to give up on what I have spoken over you. You are closer than you think. The answers are coming. The breakthrough is near. The things you have been believing for, the things you have been waiting for, they are not far away. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith strong. Keep pressing forward, knowing that I will not fail you, that I will not leave you, that I will fulfill every word I have spoken. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I have watched over you from the beginning, from the moment your heart first longed for something greater, from the time you first sought answers, from every step you have taken along this journey. You have walked through seasons of joy and seasons of sorrow, through moments of great faith and moments when doubt tried to take hold. But through it all, I have never left your side. I have been with you in the silent nights when you felt alone. I have been near when you thought no one understood the battles you were facing. I have been the whisper of peace when your mind was overwhelmed with worry. And I want you to know that I will never stop walking with you. No matter what comes next, no matter what challenges arise, no matter how uncertain the road ahead may seem, I am here, guiding you, strengthening you, making a way where there seems to be no way. I know that you have been waiting for something to change, for a door to open, for a sign that what you have been believing for is on its way. And I tell you now, do not lose hope. Do not allow the waiting to make you believe that I have forgotten you. Do not let impatience steal the joy of what I am doing in you. Just because you do not see it yet does not mean that I am not working. Just because the answer has not come in the way you expected does not mean that my plan is not unfolding exactly as it should. Some things take time. Some blessings require preparation. Some breakthroughs happen beneath the surface before they are revealed. Trust that I know what I am doing. Trust that I see the full picture. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. You are not being overlooked. You are being positioned. You are not being delayed. You are being refined. You are not being denied. You are being prepared for something far greater than you have imagined. I know the thoughts that have tried to take root in your heart, the moments when fear has whispered that maybe you are not ready, that maybe you are not strong enough, that maybe you are not capable of handling what is ahead. But I need you to remember who I am. I do not call you to do something without also giving you the strength to do it. I do not lead you into a new season without also equipping you to walk in it. You do not have to have all the answers before you move forward. You do not have to wait until you feel completely prepared before you take the next step. Faith is not about knowing everything in advance. Faith is about trusting me even when you do not see the way. Faith is about believing that I am for you, that I am with you, that I will provide exactly what you need at the exact moment you need it. Stop hesitating. Stop questioning whether you are ready. Stop doubting the gifts I have placed inside of you. You are not walking alone. You are walking with the one who has already gone before you, the one who has already prepared the way, the one who holds all things in his hands. I see the weight you have been carrying, the pressures you have placed upon yourself, the expectations that you have allowed to steal your peace. But I did not call you to a life of constant striving, of endless worrying, of trying to do everything in your own strength. I called you to walk in my peace, to live in the confidence that I am your provider, your sustainer, your refuge in every season. You do not have to hold everything together. You do not have to control every outcome. You do not have to figure out how everything will work out. That is not your burden to bear. Your job is to trust me. Your job is to walk forward in faith, knowing that I am taking care of the details, that I am making a way, that I am aligning things in ways you cannot yet perceive. Let go of the stress that has been weighing you down. Release the need to have everything figured out. Rest in the assurance that I am working, that I have never failed you before, and I will not fail you now. I know that you have been looking for confirmation, for reassurance that you are on the right path, that you have not missed what I have planned for you. And I want you to know that you are exactly where you need to be. Even in the moments when you feel uncertain, even in the seasons when it seems like nothing is happening, I am still guiding you. I am still working. I am still leading you toward the things I have spoken over your life. Trust my process. Trust my timing. Trust that I have not forgotten the desires of your heart. What I have planned for you is still ahead. And when the time is right, everything will come together in a way that will leave you in awe of my faithfulness. You do not have to walk in fear of the future. You do not have to live in anxiety over what is to come. I am the one who holds your future, and I am the one who will walk with you through every step of it. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep standing on my promises, knowing that I will never leave you, that I will never fail you, that I will never stop working on your behalf. What is ahead is greater than what is behind. The best is still to come, and I will be with you through it all. I have seen how you have been pressing forward, holding on to faith even when the road has been difficult. I know the thoughts that have tried to pull you away, the doubts that have whispered that maybe you have been waiting too long, that maybe the promises I have spoken over your life are not coming. But I need you to trust that I have not forgotten you. I need you to believe that I am still working, that I am still moving, that I am still bringing to completion the things I have declared over you. Nothing has been overlooked. Nothing has been wasted. Every step you have taken, every sacrifice you have made, every time you chose to trust instead of turning away, I have counted it all. And I tell you now, none of it has been in vain. I know how hard you have tried, how much you have given, how you have continued to stand even when you felt like you had no strength left. But I do not need you to carry this weight on your own. I never intended for you to walk this path in your own power. I am the one who sustains you, the one who lifts you when you feel weary, the one who strengthens you when you feel weak. You do not have to rely on your own abilities. You do not have to figure everything out. You do not have to have all the answers before you can move forward. You only need to trust that I am leading you. You only need to believe that I am guiding your steps, that I have already made a way where there seems to be no way. I have not called you to live in fear. I have not created you to walk in anxiety over what comes next. I have called you to live in peace, to walk in confidence, to know that I am working all things together for your good. I have seen the moments when you have questioned whether you are strong enough, whether you are capable, whether you are truly ready for what I have planned for you. But I need you to stop doubting what I have placed inside of you. I need you to stop looking at yourself through the lens of fear, through the limitations that the world has tried to place upon you. You are not defined by your past. You are not measured by your mistakes. You are not limited by what you do not yet understand. I see beyond what you see. I see the strength that has been growing in you, the wisdom that has been forming through every challenge you have faced, the perseverance that has been built through every trial. You are more ready than you realize. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of walking in the purpose I have called you to, not because of anything you have done, but because I am the one who will equip you, who will guide you, who will provide everything you need at exactly the right time. I know that waiting can feel like the hardest part of the journey. I know that it is difficult to hold on to faith when it seems like nothing is changing, when you feel like you have been believing for so long without seeing the results. But I want you to remember that my timing is perfect. I am never late. I am never delayed. What I have planned for you has not been canceled. What I have promised is still on its way. Just because it has not happened yet does not mean that it never will. Every season of waiting is a season of preparation. Every delay is an opportunity for you to be strengthened, for you to be refined, for you to grow into the person who will be able to carry what I am bringing into your life. Do not let impatience make you doubt. Do not allow discouragement to steal your hope. What I have planned for you is still ahead, and when it comes, it will be greater than what you have imagined. I see how you compare yourself to others, how you look at their journeys and wonder why their doors have opened while you are still waiting. But I tell you now, do not measure your progress by someone else's path. I am doing something unique in you. I am writing a story that is different from anyone else's. I am leading you in a way that is specific to who I have created you to be. Trust that I know what I am doing. Trust that I have not overlooked you. Trust that your time is coming. And when it does, you will see that every moment of waiting was worth it. I want you to stop living in the fear of what could go wrong and start walking in the confidence that I am with you. I want you to stop waiting for every detail to be perfectly clear before you take the next step. I want you to trust that I will guide you in every moment, that I will provide for you, that I will sustain you when things feel uncertain. Do not let fear hold you back from what I have called you to do. Do not let doubt steal the joy of what I am doing in your life. Keep walking, keep believing, keep trusting that I am working all things together for your good. What I have planned is greater than what you have imagined, and I will be with you through it all. I see the way you have been holding on, the way you have been pressing forward even when things do not seem to be changing, even when the answers you have been waiting for have not yet arrived. You have stood in faith, believing that I am working, trusting that I will fulfill my promises, and I want you to know that I have seen it all. I have seen the moments when you chose to trust me instead of giving in to fear, the times when you kept walking forward even when you felt uncertain, the times when you surrendered your worries to me even when everything around you told you to be afraid. I want you to know that none of it has been in vain. Every act of faith, every step of obedience, every prayer that you have lifted has been seen, has been counted, has been heard. And I tell you now, you are not waiting without purpose. You are not being overlooked. You are not being forgotten. I am still working, I am still moving, I am still bringing together the things I have planned for you, and when the time is right, you will see the fullness of what I have been preparing. I know that you have wondered why certain things have taken longer than you expected. I know that there have been moments when you questioned whether the delays meant that I had changed my plans for you. But I need you to understand that my timing is not like yours. I do not operate according to human schedules, according to the limitations of what you can see. I am the one who sees the full picture, who knows every detail of what is ahead, who understands what must be aligned before the doors you have been waiting for can open. The things you have been believing for are not being denied. They are being prepared. I have been making a way for you, ensuring that when the blessings arrive, you will be ready to carry them. Do not allow impatience to make you question my faithfulness. Do not let discouragement convince you that nothing is happening. I am always working, even when you do not see it, even when you do not feel it, even when it seems like everything is standing still. What I have promised is still ahead, and it is worth the wait. I have seen the weight that you have been carrying, the pressure you have placed upon yourself, the expectations that have made you feel like you must have everything figured out before you can move forward. But I need you to let go of that burden. I never asked you to have every answer. I never asked you to carry the responsibility of making everything happen on your own. That is not your job. Your job is to trust me. Your job is to walk in faith, to take each step knowing that I am guiding you, to release the need to control everything and instead believe that I am leading you exactly where you need to be. You do not have to force things to happen. You do not have to strive for what I have already promised to give you. What I have for you will come, and it will come in a way that is greater than anything you could have planned for yourself. Let go of the need to understand every detail. Let go of the fear that has been keeping you from moving forward. Trust that I am working, that I have already made a way, that I am the one who will provide, sustain, and fulfill everything I have spoken over your life. I know that you have been looking for reassurance, that you have been asking if you are truly on the right path, that you have been wondering if you are doing enough, if you are making the right choices. But I tell you now, you are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing in your life right now. You have not fallen behind. You have not missed what I have planned for you. Even in the moments when you feel unsure, even in the seasons when you do not see the results yet, I am still leading you. I am still directing your steps. I am still making a way, even when the way is not yet visible to you. Do not allow doubt to take root in your heart. Do not let the uncertainty of this moment make you forget what I have already spoken over you. Hold on to my promises. Stand firm in my truth. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that I am for you, that I am with you, that I will not let you fail. I see the way fear has tried to hold you back, the way the enemy has tried to make you believe that you are not ready, that you are not capable, that you are not enough for what I have called you to do. But I need you to stop believing those lies. I did not choose you because you were perfect. I did not call you because you already had everything figured out. I called you because I see beyond what you see. I know what I have placed inside of you. I know the strength that you have yet to realize, the wisdom that is still growing within you, the gifts that I have given you that are waiting to be fully used. You are more ready than you think. You are more capable than you believe. And you do not have to do this alone. I am the one who will equip you, who will give you the words to speak, who will provide the opportunities at the right time, who will open the doors that no one can shut. You only need to trust me. You only need to walk forward in faith, believing that I will meet you in every moment, that I will sustain you in every step, that I will never leave your side. You are closer than you realize. The things you have been believing for, the things you have been praying for, the dreams that I have placed in your heart, they are not far away. But I need you to keep going. I need you to hold on to faith, to keep walking even when the path is not yet clear, to keep believing even when things seem uncertain. Do not turn back now. Do not let discouragement steal what is coming. Keep pressing forward. Keep standing on my word. Keep trusting that I am working all things together for your good. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I have seen how you have been holding on, how you have chosen to trust me even when the road has felt uncertain, even when the answers have not yet come, even when the weight of waiting has tried to make you doubt. I know the moments when your faith has been tested, when you have wondered if I truly see you, if I truly hear your prayers, if the promises I have spoken will really come to pass. But I want you to know that I have never taken my eyes off you. I have never stopped working on your behalf. I have never abandoned what I have started in your life. Every step you have taken, every prayer you have lifted, every time you chose to believe even when circumstances tried to tell you otherwise. I have seen it all. And I tell you now, you are not walking this journey in vain. You are not waiting without purpose. You are not being overlooked. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing in your life right now. I know that there have been moments when you have felt weary, when you have wondered how much longer you must wait, when you have looked at your life and questioned why certain things have not yet happened. But I need you to trust that my timing is not a mistake. My delays are not denials. What I have planned for you is still ahead, and it is coming at exactly the right moment. If I have not yet opened a door, it is because I am still preparing something greater. If something has not yet fallen into place, it is because I am ensuring that when it does, it will bless you beyond what you have imagined. You do not see the full picture yet, but I do. You do not know every detail of what is being arranged, but I do. And I need you to trust that I am not withholding good from you. I am making sure that when the good comes, you will be fully ready to receive it. I have seen the way fear has tried to creep into your heart, the way the enemy has tried to make you believe that you are not enough, that you are not capable, that you are not strong enough to carry what I have placed inside of you. But I need you to stop looking at yourself through the lens of your own limitations and start seeing yourself the way I see you. I see someone who has been growing, who has been learning, who has been walking in faith even when things did not make sense. I see someone who has faced challenges and has not given up. I see someone who has been tested but has not turned away. You are not weak. You are not inadequate. You are not failing. You are being refined. You are being prepared. You are being strengthened so that when the doors open, you will be ready to walk through them with confidence, knowing that it was my hand that brought you to this place. I know that you have been searching for reassurance, that you have been looking for confirmation that you are truly walking in the purpose I have for you. And I want you to know that I have been leading you all along. Even in the moments when you have felt uncertain, even in the seasons when you have not seen the results yet, I have been guiding your steps. You have not missed what I have planned for you. You have not taken the wrong path. You have not fallen behind. Everything is still unfolding, and everything I have spoken over you is still true. Do not let impatience make you question what I have promised. Do not let frustration steal the joy of what I am doing in your life right now. Just because you do not see the full fulfillment yet does not mean that it is not coming. Just because things have not happened in the way you expected does not mean that my plan is not still in motion. Trust me. Trust that I am still working. Trust that I will bring everything to completion in the perfect time. I have seen the burdens you have been carrying, the worries that have tried to weigh you down, the pressure you have felt to have everything figured out. But I never asked you to carry this on your own. I never intended for you to navigate this journey by yourself. I am the one who is leading you. I am the one who is providing for you. I am the one who is opening the right doors and closing the ones that are not meant for you. You do not have to figure out every step before you move forward. You do not have to have every detail in place before you take the next step. I am asking you to trust me, to walk forward in faith, to believe that I will meet you in every moment with exactly what you need. You do not have to do this alone. You do not have to rely on your own strength. I am your strength. I am your source. I am the one who sustains you when you feel weary, the one who carries you when you feel weak, the one who holds you when you feel uncertain. You are not alone, and you never will be. You are closer than you think. The breakthrough you have been believing for, the shift you have been waiting for, the answers you have been seeking, they are not far away. But I need you to keep going. I need you to hold on to faith, to keep believing, to keep trusting that I am working all things together for your good. Do not let discouragement make you turn back. Do not let doubt steal what is coming. Keep pressing forward. Keep standing on my promises. Keep walking in faith, knowing that I am leading you, that I am working, that I will not fail you. The best is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I have watched you in every moment, in every season, in every step you have taken on this journey. I have seen your heart, your desire to walk in my will, your longing to know that you are exactly where you need to be. I know the thoughts that have filled your mind, the questions that have weighed on your heart, the moments when you have wondered if you are truly moving forward or if you have somehow been standing still. But I want you to know that I am not a God of confusion. I am not a God who hides from those who seek me. If your heart is surrendered to me, if your desire is to follow me, then trust that I am leading you. Even in the moments when the way is unclear, even in the seasons when the progress feels slow, even when you do not fully understand what I am doing, I am still working. You are not lost. You are not behind. You are not missing what I have planned for you. Everything is still unfolding exactly as I intended, and when the time is right, you will see how every step you have taken has been bringing you closer to the very things you have been praying for. I know that you have been waiting for something to shift, for something to change, for a sign that what you have been believing for is on its way. And I tell you now, do not grow weary. Do not let the waiting make you question what I have spoken. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean that it never will. My timing is perfect. My process is intentional. I am not delaying to frustrate you, but to prepare you. If I have asked you to wait, it is because I am working in ways that you do not yet see. There are things I am aligning, things I am strengthening within you, things I am ensuring will be established so that when the blessing comes, you will be ready to carry it. If I gave you everything you wanted the moment you asked for it, you would not fully understand the weight of what you have received. But when I bring it in my timing, when I release what I have promised, you will know that it was worth every moment of trusting me. You will see why I asked you to be patient. You will understand why I told you to hold on. I see the way fear has tried to take root in your heart, the way the enemy has tried to make you question whether you are strong enough, capable enough, worthy enough to step into what I have called you to do. But I do not measure you by your fears. I do not see you through the lens of your limitations. I see you through the strength I have placed within you, through the purpose I have spoken over your life, through the calling that is already yours. Stop doubting yourself. Stop questioning whether you are enough. Stop believing the lie that you must have everything figured out before you move forward. I do not ask you to be perfect before I use you. I do not wait for you to be completely prepared before I open the doors. I am the one who equips. I am the one who provides. I am the one who strengthens you in the very moment you need it. You do not have to do this alone. You do not have to walk in your own power. I am with you, and I will not fail you. I know that you have been looking for confirmation, for reassurance that you are on the right path, that you have not taken a wrong turn, that you have not somehow missed what I have planned for you. And I want you to know that I have been leading you all along. You have not fallen behind. You have not been forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing in your life right now. Even in the moments when you feel uncertain, even when the road ahead is unclear, I am still ordering your steps. I am still making a way. I am still ensuring that what I have spoken will come to pass. Trust my process. Trust my timing. Trust that I have not overlooked the desires of your heart. What I have prepared for you is still ahead. And when the time is right, you will see how everything has been working together for your good. I have seen the burdens you have been carrying, the worries that have tried to take up space in your heart, the pressure you have felt to have everything figured out. But I never asked you to carry this alone. I never intended for you to walk this journey by yourself. I am your provider. I am your sustainer. I am the one who holds your future, and I am the one who will walk with you through every step of it. You do not have to figure out every detail before you move forward. You do not have to wait until everything is perfectly aligned before you take the next step. Walk in faith. Move forward with confidence, knowing that I am with you, that I am for you, that I will never leave you. The best is not behind you. What I have planned is still ahead, and I will be with you through it all. I have been with you in every moment, through every season, through every step of this journey. I have seen the way you have trusted, the way you have held on to faith, the way you have continued to believe even when things did not make sense. I have watched you press forward, choosing to walk in hope instead of fear, choosing to trust my timing even when the waiting was difficult, choosing to surrender your worries to me instead of carrying them alone. And I want you to know that every moment of trust, every step of obedience, every prayer lifted in faith has been seen. None of it has been wasted. None of it has gone unnoticed. I am faithful to complete what I have started. I am faithful to fulfill every word I have spoken over your life. The things I have promised you are not forgotten. The dreams I have placed in your heart are not there by accident. Everything I have spoken will come to pass, and when it does, you will see that I was working all along. I know there have been times when you have wondered if you were doing enough, if you were making the right choices, if you were truly on the path I have set before you. But I need you to know that I am the one who orders your steps. You have not missed what I have planned for you. You have not taken the wrong path. You have not fallen behind. I am the one who goes before you, who prepares the way, who ensures that what is meant for you will come in the right time. Stop worrying about whether you are where you are supposed to be. If you have been seeking me, if your heart has been surrendered to me, then you are exactly where you need to be. Even in the moments when you feel uncertain, even when you do not see the full picture, I am still leading you. I am still guiding you. I am still making a way where there seems to be no way. Do not let the unknown make you forget what I have already spoken. Do not let the waiting make you question whether I am still working. I have never stopped moving on your behalf. I have seen the burdens you have carried, the silent struggles that you have not spoken aloud, the thoughts that have tried to make you doubt whether you are strong enough, worthy enough, capable enough to walk in what I have called you to do. But I need you to stop looking at yourself through the eyes of fear and start seeing yourself through my love. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your weaknesses. You are not bound by what has happened before. I have called you. I have chosen you. I have set you apart for something greater than you have imagined. Stop believing the lie that you are not ready. Stop questioning whether you have what it takes. If I have called you, I will equip you. If I have appointed you, I will strengthen you. If I have placed something inside of you, I will provide everything you need to walk in it. You do not have to figure it all out. You do not have to have all the answers before you take the next step. You only need to trust that I am with you, that I am leading you, that I will never fail you. I know that you have been waiting for breakthrough, for doors to open, for things to shift. And I tell you now, you are closer than you think. The things you have been praying for, The things you have been believing for, the things you have been waiting for, they are not far away. But I need you to hold on. I need you to keep believing. I need you to keep walking in faith, knowing that my timing is perfect, that my ways are higher, that what I have planned is greater than anything you have imagined. The waiting has not been in vain. The delays have not been for nothing. I have been working in ways that you do not yet see, preparing you, strengthening you, shaping you so that when the blessing comes, you will be ready to carry it. Do not let impatience make you question my faithfulness. Do not let doubt steal what is coming. Keep trusting, keep standing, keep believing that I am not a God who forgets. I am not a God who abandons what I have started. Every word I have spoken will come to pass. You do not have to walk in fear of the future. You do not have to live in anxiety over what is to come. I am the one who holds your future, and I am the one who will walk with you through every step of it. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep standing on my promises, knowing that I will never leave you, that I will never fail you, that I will never stop working on your behalf. What is ahead is greater than what is behind. The best is still to come, and I will be with you through it all.